Hi, I'm Monty Beetham. Welcome to Vodafone One Tribe TV, the home of the Vodafone Warriors. Tonight, our two most capped players, Stacey Jones and Lance Hire, rescue a sinking frigate.
One last thing, lads. I need to go toilet.
We get to know Ian Henderson as he hits the slopes.
Maybe we did this turn and someone just got smash right behind.
One Tribe reporter Marshy gets down with the fans.
What do you reckon about that, buddy? Oh, great, man. Bloody great, bro.
Michael Luck with his wrap of the week.
That win was crucial for us to remain in playoff contention, and everyone knows we have to keep that positive attitude and play that well every week.
And we catch up with latest Warrior, Isaac John.
Got a few favourite foods, ice cream, chocolate fudge brownie, got a mum's home cooking whenever I can get back.
Hey guys, well, Pricey suffered a concussion in the final Origin game, so I think he now owes me dinner for having to step up to the plate for him once again. It was fantastic to get a win over the Roosters on Sunday. Big Manu Vatuvei scored a double to take his season tally to 8 tries, and Wade McKinnon's 90-metre dash 5 minutes from the end sealed the game for us. Isaac John was the 7th Warrior to debut in first grade this season, and he had a really good first up performance. He copped a big welcome to first grade knock from Willie Mason early, but it didn't rock his confidence, which was great to see. Our defence held out well in the second half, holding out 5 consecutive sets of 6 from the Roosters. The whole team was really positive, and everyone worked hard both in attack and on defence. That win was crucial for us to remain in playoff contention, and everyone knows we have to keep that positive attitude and play that well every week. We're at home on Sunday to the St George Illawarra Dragons, who are currently on top of the table, but everyone's looking forward to the challenge. They're a great team who've been very hard to beat this year, but with Pricey and Kevin Locke back in action for us, the boys are confident of a win. So please get along to Mount Smart this Sunday at 4 p.m. It'll be a cracker.
Hello guys, Ian Henderson here, Vodafone Warrior 139. It's a beautiful day today, on my day off, but I've decided to come into Snow Planet and get some snowboarding done. As you probably most of you know that I've done a bit of skating and surfing in my past, and I don't mind sort of get on any types of board, so let's see how we go, eh? Hey mate, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
I just need some gears, mate. Jacket, pants, boots, pretty much everything you got, eh?
Just come around here.
Sweet, mate. Just get this jacket here. No, mate, it's
cool?
Yeah, it's a bit tight, this one. Mate, it's too big, this one.
Too big?
Yeah, mate, it's too big. See if we can get some pants that fit, maybe. Mate, I thought Joey Bungan had retired 3 years ago. No good, mate, too big.
Too big. The only thing that I could suggest is,
This is more like me. Second year now at the Warriors. I'm pretty happy here, you know, I like the club, I like the people, and I think Auckland's a great town. And I signed up about 6 weeks ago for another 2 years, so I'm very happy with that, and hopefully, you know, we can start playing a bit better too. The last time I went snowboarding was probably the Red Bow, or at the Red Bow, down in New South Wales in ACT. Mate, we're going back to high school, so maybe 8 years ago. Michael, can I get a hand when you're ready to tie these up? Oh, I can hardly bend down there. I'll tell you what, it's hard work putting these on, eh? All right, I think I'm suited up, so here's my board. Let's get on in there, eh?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
Ian
man.
Henderson, right?
That's it.
I'm Leon McKay.
Leon, how you doing, man?
Good, bro. All right, we'll work on some tricks and stuff and get you up the hill in no time.
Definitely.
All right, let's go shred.
Sweet, bro. I was born in England, raised in Australia. My father is Scottish, so all of our relatives are British, English and Scottish, and we immigrated out to Australia and found a place called the Central Coast, about an hour and a half drive north of Sydney. a little place called Terrigal on the beach there, so sort of coastal towns, so that's pretty much where I say I'm from, Central Coast. Oh, in the off-season, spare time, I do a lot of surfing then. I go back to Terrigal, bit of skating too. Got me BMX back there, so I love riding my BMX up the mates' houses. I'd rather do that than drive. See ya. Lead me off, son.
All right, let's do it. I'll do a few turns, and then I'll stop, and then I'll watch you, and then try and just do the same.
Sweet, bro. When I signed up the Warriors and turned up for pre-season, the start of last year was the first time I came to New Zealand, and you know, I've liked what I've seen so far, and I'm sure I will do in the future. 2004 was my last year with the Roosters with Ivan Cleary. We won the reserve grade premiership, and I signed at Parramatta for 2 years to sort of make my push in the first grade. And then about 3 months after I signed, PJ Marsh got a shock release from the Warriors for his neck, was fit to play, and Parramatta picked him up after the pre-season, and that sort of closed out my opportunity. So I shot off and got a release and went straight to the Bradford Bulls next week.
Yeah, Hendo as a player brings a lot of mongrel to the team. You know, he gets right in there and does all the dirty stuff. One of those players that you probably want to go to battle with all the time.
Dynamic out of dummy half. It's been great, for the club since he came here, and his energy feeds off into the other boys when he's all pumped up and excited.
He's super competitive, aggressive out on the field. He brings a lot of energy to the team, and he's certainly good to play with.
Did you get that footy of? He did this turn, and someone just got smash right behind you.
Away from football and that, when you're away on team trips, he's a bit of a pest. He's always wanting to play cards 24/7. He'd play cards at half time if he could.
He takes a bit of getting used to, old Hendo. Probably the worst card player overall in the world too. He's just...
Rusty Packer is hopeless. I beat him every time. He's hopeless.
I think he plays cards by himself at home to try and hone his skills, but it's not working.
I'm sort of, I can be out there. Most of the other boys will say that, I'm a bit weird, bit of a nine-ball, which is fine, I'll take that on too. But look, I like to sort of to enjoy life, do as much as I can, get involved, do everything. If I'm not good at it, like snowboarding or whatever, give it a go.
If you feel confident enough right now, we can do a little 50-50 or something.
So you just cruise over, is it?
Yeah, cruise over, yeah. No jump. No, so just right on, right off.
All right. Leon took me out. He's, I think he's a bit of a pro snowboarder, and he definitely snowboards pretty damn good. And he showed me a few things and gave me a few good tips, which is good.
Do you see the first box? See where the jump is? And then to the left, there's that box.
Yeah.
We'll do that one, that's quite long.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a few calves down, hit the second one, and then we'll start getting into some tricks. And then otherwise, if you want to hit those 2 rails over to the side, that's up to you. They can be kind of gnarly though.
Yeah, no, I can do those.
Get to them.
Hendo's known as being a bit tight. He makes a fish's arsehole look like a train tunnel, but yeah, he's a bit of a pest too. Like, he's not really to me personally, but I'm sure there's guys in the team that would certainly agree with that. He's very niggly. Him and McKinnon have some great duels, and if there's a practical joke on, Hendo's not too far away.
Yeah, I went up a couple of times. You've got to expect it. I'm a learner, so you do pick it up pretty quick again. I was quicker than I thought I'd pick it up. And falling off, it's a learning curve, so if you don't give it a go and fall off, you're never going to learn. I done a couple of little rockers, which is like the little platforms that you just sort of go over and drop off. Just a couple of those, it's pretty easy. I tried to do a little 50-50 on it, just turn the board, but not too successful. I just done a little air there at the end, and I tried to indie grab my board, but I don't think my hand was nowhere near it, and it almost made me come off. But yeah, that was pretty much it. All right, well, thanks for that, Leon.
Cheers, bro.
A real good day, man. You showed me a few things, so let's hope we're a little bit better, eh?
Nice one, bro.
Cheers, man. Well, I'm gonna get inside and get a hot chocolate, eh? Because it's pretty cold out here.